Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Hmm. We're gonna jump into the thumbnail. We ain't gonna do nothing extra. If I have time, I'll talk about what happened this weekend, but that's about it. Um, I was kind of disturbed seeing somebody's videos. Um, Definitely her food haul, and I always said it, and now I see the proof. Okay, when Chrissy went to Whole Food and she said she picked all her food out, right? And she had like $16 mac and cheese. She had crab legs or crab, some type of crab. She had shrimp. She had all this food for herself, pizzas and da 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 da. And the list can go on. And she spent a lot of money. Like this is Whole Food, and then recently she showed a side of her pantry that it just did not sit right with me. It did not sit right with me, y'all. I am dead serious. Like for somebody to get on here and say, boo hoo, we picking on you, or boo hoo, this is going on in my life, and da 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 da. You don't care about your kids. Your kids is the last agenda of your day. I don't care how you look at it. You got on here bragging about how you had to go and get an Uber and a gift, but your pantries look like that. Now, I'm sorry. I think right now, Nika got more food than Chrissy. Makes sense, food, right? And y'all, please don't think I'm acting better than anybody. But Chrissy, those canned foods was from food pantries. Food pantries the only ones that have those labels. Now, I don't know who sponsor. It can be Green Giant, it can be Libbles, was that Libby's, or it could be Glory. But typically, that is like a label that they give out to food pantries. And I said, hold up. Not this woman that talks about getting lobster and crabs and shrimp. Not this woman. And she got a whole thing of food pantry food. Oh, I see why you can go out and it's okay for you to say I spent $500 on myself for food. Now you gotta, and everybody was probably saying, "Oh, you're such a good mom. You cooks it, girl." That's barely. Y'all, I don't know about y'all. I know we run out of certain things, y'all. I really do. I'm a mother. I do it too. Man, I thought I had this. I run out. But Chrissy really just don't give a F at this point of her life. And we see it. When this woman talked about getting an Uber to meet up with her husband, and her pantries is that bare. Yeah, it has some stuff in it, but I also looked at the fact that she had one box of rice roni, two boxes, and she got 8 kids, y'all. Two boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese. And we're not going to compare Peach because we all know that Peach don't. She probably do a big grocery haul, but she don't go grocery shopping after that. Cause her and Wood they don't eat out. She be in the casinos. Y'all know she don't cook like that. Not every month. We're not dumb. That she wants us to think we're dumb, but we ain't dumb. But Chrissy, she only makes these meals probably like 2 or 3 times. You only see Chrissy cook with Chrissy about 2 or 3 times. Am I lying? No. It's proof up there. Chrissy do a seafood around one part of the time, around that one area. And it's shown. Those kids probably eat good about a whole 2 weeks. And then they gotta fend for themselves. But Chrissy comes on here with her hair painted, her face all up together, and she's talking about how I want to do this and I want to do that. Girl, how about you stock up your pantry? And I'm not talking about snacks. It's like let's get that out of the equation. Let's not talk about snacks. She could have some spaghetti sauce in there. If you can buy Uber, you can buy about 5 or 6 boxes of pasta. You can buy about 10 things of pasta and probably 6 things of spaghetti sauce. If you went out and bought your law, mother-in-law a gift, you can possibly buy you some sugar, some flour, some oil, something. But we go ham on other moms for lack, but she's okay with it. Now, King Mike, you in here. Now I see why you always make that joke talking about they fighting over one bowl of cereal because you only got one bag of cereal and 8 kids. Y'all, I'm not bragging. I have to have about 3 boxes of cereal for 3 kids because they all eat different things. I must say, Sky is the most nastiest mother out there on social media, but Sky at least have her kids with food. Yeah, I do get on Sky, but at least I know that she has food for her kids when Sky had a house. Leave the king right here to make you laugh. And it's sad. It is so sad while Chrissy over there just, oh yeah, well, I'm going to get my nails taken off today. I'm not going to show my man. Bitch, I want to see your house full of food for 9 kids. Y'all, that's the worst thing I think. That is, it breaks my heart, even with my own kids. Like, I have to have my kids somewhat comfortable. They didn't ask to be here. And food should never be a problem. Definitely getting EBT, but I know where your EBT is. You're more concerned of entertaining that man than your own kids. See, Chrissy wouldn't have cooked on camera if her man didn't ask her to cook. Chrissy don't cook certain things. You see what she said that she had to go out and get Chipotle while she gave her kids McDonald's? Do you think if my cabinets and my pantry was that bare and I had to get food from the food pantry, will I be eating Chipotle? No. I'll be y'all gotta understand that's the difference between not waiting on a government to give me money versus you have to go out and make your money. So every $20, $30 is gold in my household. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's gold. So if I find a deal on chicken wings, I won. If I find a deal on pasta or spaghetti sauce or cheese or whatever, I won. And I put it in my freezer, not to be a hoarder, not to be greedy. It just, hey, we have it. We have it. That's real talk. We have it. But this woman, I rather. I don't even think I got syrup, but I don't want to make making 11,000 pancakes. Ah. No, you didn't have pancake mix in the first place. You could also make pancakes with that jiffy too, but you probably didn't have the milk and the extra eggs. See, y'all gotta understand where I'm coming from with Chrissy. I remember Chrissy used to use 1 pound of ground beef for her spaghetti with 8 kids. She had one chicken making it stretch, and I applaud her for that. I'm never going to make fun of a mother that has to do what she has to do. But when you turn around and you just like to slap people in the face talking about how fabulous you got it, it's a problem. But anybody be in your chat, and I don't care how y'all look at it, and they glorify you and they think you are an outstanding person, is a fool themselves. Because there's no way the stuff that you just came up here and you bragged about is no way your cabinets and your pantry should ever be that bare. Then y'all, and again, I'm not expecting her to shop like Peach McIntyre. I'm not expecting snacks and processed food. No, I'm just saying starters. See, if I had EBT, y'all, and this is what I would do. Like, if I had EBT, I think I would probably started doing what I like to call focusing on one area. For example, I will focus on 1 month my canned foods, 1 month my staples, not really canned food, but staples like spaghetti sauce, spaghetti. If it's not spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, paste, or whatever. I think I will stock up on that. Pastas, rice. I will stock more on that. Beans and stuff like that. I would never buy crab cakes and crab meat. I wouldn't do that. There's no reason for me to do that if I need EBT. There's no point of me saying, I need a treat too. I need my budget. No. Now I see why your pantry looks like it does. And you shop for impulse, not necessarily what you need. You shop for impulse. I see why Jazz thinks that it's okay. Jazz made a spaghetti dinner, right? She did. She went out. She made a spaghetti dinner for her kids. Then she went maybe within 30 seconds, warmed her up a TV dinner. I'm like, girl, you could just eat a bowl of spaghetti with your kids. Well, what's the problem? But it's the mindset that Chrissy thought, Jazz now thinks it's okay to eat different from your kids. No matter if I'm losing weight or not, Jazz always ate different from her kids because she watched Chrissy do it. And yes, to be honest with you, I treat myself. I'm a mother. I treat myself. So when I'm picking up one of my kids from daycare, typically my toddler, I will go to McDonald's, get a drink and a fry, and drive there to get him. Or me and him can go get a fry and me and him split, we share it. I also take time out with my children. I say, hey, can you come ride with me? He says, yes. Let's split a meal. Me and my daughter, we split Chick-fil-A. Yes, I do it. That's not make you a bad mother, but Chrissy is more focused on what she looks like on YouTube. And somebody could say, "Oh, well, at least she was feeding her kids." Da, da, da. It wasn't by choice. It wasn't by because she wanted to. She just had needed something to record. I don't know how to explain it. Chrissy is a hypocrite. And when people used to say, which mom you think is the worst mom out of all of them, I used to always say, struggling mommy Chrissy. I did. Because she put that path of corruption in the other mom's view. And when I talk about, when you think about it, it's like putting danger. Like Jazz probably would never, if Jazz was never like Chrissy friend, it would never be a Chris. Because the common sense factor would, you'll never bring a man to your house unless you know him, right? Not to meet him online. Because Chrissy, they saw how easy Chrissy made shit look. Chrissy rather put her children at any type of risk than anything to make herself look good. Look how Olivia thought it was a breeze to go to court with no lawyer, or just to make everything that's a like a private matter, but everything is public. Everything is recorded. Now, if y'all think about it, if Chrissy and Olivia was never in competition, but Olivia had done that, probably not. Look at Nika. Nika came on here with no fear of telling y'all her business. Peach talked about sex. Do y'all remember Peach? Peach was never one of the people that talked about sex and stuff like that. She was very clean, but she followed Chrissy, and Chrissy talked about sex and da da da. Chrissy, the the registries. That didn't come from just some watching it. They knew how to do it. And y'all wonder why Jazz is still on here. Why she still make the videos on. Because of Chrissy. You know, it's so funny. She tags team with Just Jazzy, but Just Jazzy don't act nothing like Chrissy. Because Just Jazzy has her own personality per se. But I never once seen Just Jazzy move the way Chrissy does. She don't have to. But like King Mike says, she's the queen. She's the queen of YouTube. 200K. She was super excited about getting 1,000 views in the first few minutes of her live. Hey, hey, Ebony. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from, y'all. If y'all knocked Chrissy out the park, you wouldn't have to worry about no more Jazz. You wouldn't. But y'all so view famous. It's not even at this point. It's not even morals. If you support Chrissy, it's not even about morals. It's about that you know that if you elbow with Chrissy, you're going to capitalize on her viewers. I don't want your viewers. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm content with the viewers I have. I am. And when you become content, you don't get view hungry because you got something to say. I don't have to come on here and speak on crazy stuff. And I'm just looking out. You Uber. That's this crazy part about it. How you Uber to see your man? That's like when a female Ubers to see a man, he don't really like her. Like there's no extra ties. Like when you got an Uber to meet up, he don't like you. And it's crazy to me that a mother-in-law would actually be like, yeah, that's okay. No, because normally people be like, oh, did you not like, no, let's go pick her up. Let's make sure she's safe. She gets there on time. That is the common sense of me being a mother looking out for a female that my son is obviously married to. But everybody thought that was sweet and cute. Everybody thought it was cute. Like, girl, are y'all crazy? I think I would slap English if he came home to pick me up. And then I say, hey, where's your girlfriend at? Where's your wife at? Oh, well, she's going to take an Uber here. Bitch, I think I'll have beat him upside his head because that's not a protector at that point. I don't care how you look at it. He's not a protector. You got to find your own way. You might as well be by yourself, Chrissy. And what kills me, what kills me, right? Is this woman took the initiative to buy a gift for the mother-in-law, knowing damn well she's not going to be talking to this man after 15 months. Because Chrissy seems like there's a motive to him. This is not a love thing. Y'all, and I'm being honest with you, Chrissy loved Rod. Whatever Rod did to her, Chrissy loved to what protect him and every inch. She protected him with his image. She made sure that she clean. Y'all remember he almost choked her or slapped her? You saw how fast she took that thing off? Now I can already hear the stories that this man's about to get after Chrissy's done with him. He didn't pay no bills. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. His mama was a bitch. I can see all that. Well, you know what? And I always say this, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know how the hell mattresses get dirty, but my son, I know why now. Because my son be like sleeping with ink, his markers, and I'll be like, why, Lord? Why? But piss stains and shit like that, that's not cool. But again, Chrissy will show y'all the best of her side. Chrissy, I'm still upset the fact that you had got a registry, right? And that's not the registry I'm upset about, is what you put on the registry. You should have put food on that damn registry. I'm just saying. Yes, I'm very upset with her pantry, y'all. That pantry should have been a little bit more together. You know how you put your face and your hair when you're on live? Yeah, that pantry should look something like that. What is that word called? um, how the decor pleasing of the eyes. Your cabinet should look a little bit more pleasing of the eyes. I'm sorry. If Peach out here killing it with the macaroni and cheese and the pastas, and you should be doing that too. And Peach got less kids than you. That's the crazy part about it. And I don't know about y'all, but food is very important to me when it comes to my kids. And y'all, I don't buy canned food. So vegetables, pastas, rice, um, if I need potatoes, onions, stuff like that, um, condiments, that is very important to me as a mother. Okay. The the meat, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, that comes weekly. But to stock up and to have it together, I don't. She got 6 kids, y'all, and I should have known something when she bought one bottle of ranch. Like, girl, you got 6 kids. Oh, you need to save that money so you can buy that $16 macaroni and cheese, seafood macaroni and cheese from Whole Foods. Okay, I get it. And like I'm gonna say right before I leave, Chrissy don't care about those kids. Those kids is one less thing on her plate, and we can tell by her grocery haul. And y'all can't judge people for I don't know Chrissy's budget. I promise you, I don't know her budget. I don't know how much she get on EBT, but what I do see is that she's very selfish when it comes to her and how she looks on the social media. And if we're sitting there picking out every little detail, I mean, when I tell you I've been watching people scrutinize Olivia, scrutinize Jazz, and this girl gets a pass. Why are we even reactors at this point? Just say we don't like this person. Keep it moving. Keep saying I'm not a reactor. I'm a troll only towards this person because that's what it is. Now it's funny to me now, and I'm just going to speak my mind, y'all. There's no beef with me and nobody, right? When people stop, they praise somebody, and then they suddenly stop doing that because they know it looks bad. That's time for you to reevaluate how you look at things. If you say, "Oh, I can't do no more reactions," because you know that that other person is more in a fucked up situation than the mommies that you originally want to talk about. See, I talk about everybody. I can be wrong. I can be very much right. But typically, I talk about everybody. There is no favoritism with me. But y'all really like these. I can't talk about her. I really like her. You don't like her. You like the numbers. You like the fact that the people that is in that's in your chat or in your watching your videos is supporters of Chrissy, and we get it, right? But I don't want them to be mad and I lose subscribers. And at the same time, you you really want to stay in the loop, popularity loop. You don't even want to be a reactor. I'm gonna say this. It's just like, what is her name? What's her name? What is her name? Eating with Q. I don't think she's married. I think they did a ceremony. And And real talk, they was somebody had pulled up her record recently, and she still got like her maiden name, like recently, like she never changed it. Um, so I don't know how true that is, but maybe Chrissy might have done that. Like she might contacted Q and say, "Hey, how did you get married on social media? Because I'm married, but," and she probably told her just do a ceremony. Because personally, I don't see Chrissy spending money on a divorce. Because y'all, be honest with you, if the woman never spent money on trying to regain her kid back, and she's in Colorado, I doubt very seriously she got a divorce, y'all. And I'm just being honest. But that's also, Chrissy might say, my kid lives different. Okay, so you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think it's a ceremony. I don't think it's like by law marriage. I think it's a ceremony. And people really do think that's marriage. And hey, if it's legal by God in your eyes, it's got you and God, go for it. Y'all, I can't. Yeah, go for it. Kill yourself with that craziness. Y'all, I just believe in a real marriage. A marriage is one husband, one wife, and if, for example, my husband, if he wants a divorce, it's called death do us part. So he picks his own fate. That's the reason why I don't have a husband now right now. Because I tell you, I was about to get seriously married. And I said, there's a death do us part, but you pick your own fate. And he was like, never mind, I passed. So I was like, how dare you? So, yeah, death do us part. But yeah, Chrissy I don't think she's legally married. I just don't see her spending the time and money on a divorce, and she still don't have her son. Well, you know what? I think you probably got the trophy of the year, because you know what? That is something that a lot of people are. She knows that it's a shitty move, right? She knows. Like, we're gonna talk about it for a little bit. Chrissy knows that bringing a man with 9 kids, 8 kids is a bad look. Okay, you were just on here crying, talking about your lights was $1,000. You were just on here crying, talking about you about to get evicted or whatever. We're seeing a little vehicle that you're driving with 9 kids. We see it. We see your kids gotta sleep on they gotta sleep next to the ceiling. We see it. Or we see you screaming, we're seeing you struggle. We do. But for you to have ding ding and you want ding ding constantly, you okay with the struggle bus. Y'all, I don't know anybody in my real life enjoy struggling with a person. I haven't met nobody in real life that enjoy it. And when they did, they had a vision of getting out of something. Chrissy, I've never seen Chrissy try to get out of anything besides paying her rent. And to me, for a man to like take over that, to, and this is what I'm gonna say, he must enjoy getting what she can get. Because personally, I feel like Chrissy, if it's the same guy, Chrissy paid for her trip there, her trip back, right? She paid for the food. She paid for the entertainment. Y'all, Chrissy seemed like the type that she pays for her entertainment. I don't know if y'all remember, she had went out. She went out and they had wings, right? Now, I'm going to make sure I have a man that likes to eat, okay? So, in the meantime, us getting 3 wings ain't going to do it. Unless I know I only have a 3 wing budget and he has no budget. So, we got to do what we got to do, right? It hits different. Chrissy never felt, she never had somebody that do anything for her. And that's sad. Like, you got 8 kids, you got 9 kids, and a man never showed you that he can take care of something. Because the way that she's moving, like she's buying a gift for her mother-in-law, is crazy to me. Um, you're taking an Uber to visit them. It's crazy. But Chrissy never had a man to just dine her, never enjoy her for without her clothes off, without giving out anything, sacrificing anything for her children. Chrissy never experienced that. Chrissy always wanted that man there. And Chrissy low key is an old version of Zendaya. Simone. Chrissy used to be the Zendaya. But Wanda knows that she got too many damn kids, right? And I want to say this: how you gonna get mad when people ask you about your house, right? And you're renting whatever. You got upset all because of your bad decisions and your bad choices. That's what it is. You don't get mad at us for it when they ask you, right? But that's what Chrissy reminds me of. And when I see Zendaya, I see bad choices. I see that a man never really took their time out with her. She had to offer what she thought was the best thing, and they worked it out. When I was her age, y'all, one, I didn't have any kids, but two, I wasn't a gold digger, but I was very cautious on giving men money because, again, y'all, I had an uncle that I was about 15, 16 years old. I'm writing checks out of his checking account. Y'all get what I'm saying? I was it was a different. My mom never allowed me to do it, but my uncle did, and that's where I started, reevaluating how I want to handle this. So if this don't work out, Chrissy, I need more videos. Okay. And shoot, just go call Peach and ask her for a loan. That girl got money. Ask her for a loan. But y'all, I have to get ready to go because y'all, I got a second job to go to tonight, and I have to pick up my little kids. So y'all, but this weekend I don't want to ever do again. Okay, that is a full full body experience that I would never want to do again, and that will be being on the go for a whole week. Okay, I would never want that again. Y'all, I think being tired, being deprived of sleep is worse than a hangover. Like, that's the worst thing. And I really wish I could say, oh, I spend time with my family and my kids. No, I was working. And people might look at the overtime and they might be looking at, the pay and stuff. But yeah, I don't think I want to do this thing. It was like a different experience, like hands down. And yeah, you have time to sleep, but I guess I really need to go home and sleep. I really do because and I need to get out of my mind. Like, I need to sleep. I don't need the time to unwind. That is, yeah. So I think I'm fighting with that. Like, no, I need time to unwind, and I don't find myself going to bed until like 3 o'clock. Then I have to turn around and be 6. It has to be 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna have to get up. So I'm gonna work on that this week. I have to get back on the schedule, but y'all, that's the worst. But thank y'all for joining me. I really appreciate y'all. Um, and just to recap, I was talking more on Chrissy, the way that she likes to come on the camera and make it look like she got everything. And y'all, and I want to say this before I leave, Chrissy, when they pull out those pizzas, I don't know if y'all remember this scene on Baby Kids, but Baby Kids, right? They pulled that pizza out, and all the kids just started eating it and stuff like that. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about. Again, if you couldn't afford the pizzas, there, I understand. I'm not in her budget. But it's just the fact of we know your kids fight over food. Just because of that whole scene. We know they fight over food. When I see y'all, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all can tell when kids fight over food. It's because of all the kids anticipatingly watching the other kids, seeing what they get and what. That's how you can tell. So they still got pizza, but they over there looking at each other's food like, you know, that's how you can tell. And y'all, I couldn't do that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I just can't. That breaks my heart, like mentally. Seeing, even thinking of seeing my kids fighting over something like maybe a soda pop. Like my son is greedy, and my daughter hides the soda pops. I get it. I get it. So that's the reason why I always give them their own. Like, hey, you drink yours in 2 days. That's on you. Leave her stuff alone and not you drink mine. Okay. But I also give them other options. I just don't give them soda. I don't just give them water. They got other options. So I think that's what's wrong with Chrissy with her groceries personally. She just buy like one box of something and she wants that to last forever. Girl, bye. I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. Bye.